This is where I made my first mistake. I put way too much lip gloss on. You'll see why as we get into this video.
What is up, GizRB? It is your girl, LATRICE, back at you again, and today is a Vlogmas Day 20. So technically, I didn't upload on Vlogmas Day 19, but that's okay. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be explaining in a little bit more detail how I picked my duty assignment preferences for after I complete AG Captain's Career Course. So, it's raining right now, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but if you want, just go ahead and thumbs up this video. Go ahead and thumbs up because I'm about to give you guys so much information, and then I'm going to provide you with some recommendations on what I think you should do that I wish I would have done before I picked my preferences. Okay, so first things first, make sure once you have enrolled in class, once you have gotten confirmation from your HRC, or excuse me, your branch manager, that you check your email and that you continue to log into your AIM portal. Your AIM portal is essentially like your officer resume. It has where you can find new duty assignments, your ORV, your request for orders, things of that nature. So that's like your portal. Make sure you keep that up to date. But essentially, you'll get an email after you've enrolled and everything. You'll get an email from AIM or HRC, and they'll let you know that your marketplace will be open. Your marketplace, for me, my marketplace was only open for 1 month. So from the 20th of November to today, the 20th of December. And so you essentially have 1 month to look at all of the assignments that are available for you pretty much once you have completed career course. So your marketplace is open from 20 November, but you have all the time in the world to complete your resume. So it's called your Officer Self-Proposed Knowledge, Skills, and Behaviors. This is what you complete on your AIM portal. It's like a regular resume that you would probably do in the civilian world, but it's essentially catered to the Army. And this is what units are going to look at when they want to decide if they want you to come to their unit. Don't worry. There are examples on the AIM portal under my resume that will show you, the best way to fill this out. But essentially, it's the same. You're selling yourself just like you would if you were doing an evaluation. So fill this out, be very thorough, make sure you sell yourself. That's what you need to do first. Then you need to go to your marketplace. You need to see what assignments are available. So I have my printout here of the assignments that are available. Lucky me, I had 91 assignments available to me, and so I could preference from 1 to 91 on what duty assignment that I prefer. So what I did was, my criteria was essentially location, then it was unit type. The position didn't so much matter because pretty much all these positions are key leader positions for me coming out of career course, which is essentially like a brigade S1, a battalion S1, whatever the case may be. So the two things that I really considered was location and unit type. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys my top 10, and this is crazy. It's my top 10 of 91. So hopefully I get one of my top 10. So from 10, I have Fort Bragg. I'm not gonna tell you the unit, I'm just gonna tell you the location. So I have 10 is Fort Bragg, 9 is Hunter Air Force Base in Georgia, 8 is Fort Meade in Maryland, 7 is Fort Belvoir, Virginia, 6 is Shaw Air Force Base, which is in my hometown. 5 is Fort Lee. 4 is Fort Bragg. 3 is Fort Jackson. 2 is Fort Jackson, and then 1 is Fort Benning. So those are my top 10 choices. Like I said, it was pretty much for location. I kind of wanted to stay close to family, you know. There's reasons for that I'm not going to get into, but I really needed to be close to family, so that's why I chose the location as my number 1 criteria for choosing my duty station. And then it was unit type. So 91, it was a lot. Like I honestly, like, it was just a lot of options, which I wasn't really expecting. But there's my top 10, and essentially I saved those preferences. You can send a message to your branch manager if you want him or her to consider something such as like what I just said, like one needed to be near family or whatever the case may be when they decide to place you. So after that, you save them, and then the marketplace will close. And that is when your branch manager or whoever is in charge of your class will go through and slot you, but the unit also has a say. Obviously, that's why you submit your resume. And then once the unit and your self-pick preferences, then my assumption is that they will give you a sort of like probably option like 1 through 5 or something, I don't know, and then that's when you pick, or they just pick. I'm not sure because I haven't done it yet, but I will update you guys once I have talked to my branch manager, who comes at the end of January, and then around February I should know like when, or around February I should know where I'm going. So I will update you after the branch manager comes, and then February once I know where I'm going to be stationed next. So that is AIM. That is choosing your job in a nutshell. The recommendations I have is that number 1 is to learn how AIM works. I didn't really know a lot about how it worked, and honestly didn't really take that much time up with it, which is a mistake on my part because it's my future, you know, something I should have definitely took more time and navigated. So learn how the system works, learn what things mean within the marketplace, resume, blah blah blah. Talk to you know, people from previous classes or a year group ahead of you to understand how they chose, and you know, the process a little bit more. I got a little bit of feedback, but it would definitely have helped to talk to someone in a little bit more depth before I picked this. I honestly wasn't aware that the marketplace would open prior to me even going to school, so I didn't find that out until I checked my email. So make sure you guys stay on top of your email. I'm on leave as well, so I was kind of behind the curve because I'm not on my email every day like I would be when I'm at work. So, you know, check your email. Okay, so that's number 1 was to learn how to navigate AIM. And then 2 is when you're looking at the duty assignments that are available to you, there's an option that says more info. Click the more info. It actually gives you more information on the unit, and then you can take that information and like, or just take the unit name and put it into Google and like research them and like see what their operation tempo kind of looks like or whatever, and go to their Facebook page, look up their history and stuff like that, get to know the unit. You know, that's your preference, so you want to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. But the most valuable resource I think this system has is the fact that it gives you the email of the person who is currently sitting in the position, currently sitting there. So you can email them and get feedback like, hey, what's your operational tempo like? What exactly do you do on a daily basis? how is the commander? What do I need to do before I come? You know, what can I do to really get my name out there so that I can get this job, blah, blah, blah. So I really think you should email the person, if you know, at least your 1 through 20 on, you know, like what it's about. But you definitely, number 4 would be use all of the time, all 3 months, like, I mean, all that month, your focus should be on researching where you want to go, why you want to go there. You need to be talking to the person who's in that position, all of that. Like, you need to use that time. I feel like it's not a lot of time. And the reason I feel that way is because I was on leave like the whole time. I literally probably did. I didn't take a huge chunk of time out of the month to really go through this. And that's why I'm giving you guys this feedback. So I think that is it. Make sure that after you do put your preferences and things like that, that you print off what you have, because once the marketplace closes, you cannot go back in there. So today I submitted, it's closed. Like, I can't go back in there. But if you guys have any questions, in regards to this, please email me at leslielatrice7@gmail.com. I'm more likely to email you back than to respond to you on Snapchat or on Instagram or anything like that. Like, email me. So, because I feel it's just more professional. If this is a professional conversation, then email should be fine. So just email me and I'll be more than happy to give you, you know, my thoughts and my feedback on this process. But I hope this video helped you, because I wish I would have had something like this right now. But nonetheless, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21. I love you, and I will see you on my next upload. It is your girl, LATRICE.